Hello guys, welcome. Today we are here to discuss about the question called camel case matching. Question number 1023 from lead code. Now let's jump into the question and let's see what the question is about. So given an array of string queries and a string pattern, okay, they are giving two things guys. One is a string and one is a array of string. Okay, two things guys. One is a string pattern, one is array of string queries. Now return a Boolean array answer. Okay, we need to return an array of Boolean values. Okay, where what should be the Boolean value? Answer of I is true. Okay, as we know, one of the value will become true if queries of I. So if the same index query, this is a query array, this is a pattern. So this is answer. So if 0th index is true, where 0th index string, okay, matches pattern. Okay, this should match the pattern and false otherwise. Okay, okay, cool. So the question is simple case. So they are giving us three things, two things. One is string array. Okay, sorry, give me a moment. One is string array. One is a string. This is called as pattern. This is called as a queries. So now we need to return an answer array where it contains Boolean values. So answer of ith index. So ith index value will become true. Okay, ith index value will become true if ith index query ith index query matches this pattern. Okay, matches this pattern. How they wanted to match? Let's see. A query of word queries of I matches pattern if you can insert lowercase English letters into the pattern so that it equals the query. You may insert a character at any position in a pattern, or you may choose to not insert any characters at all. Okay. Okay. We can insert or we can even skip that character. Okay. So here what they're saying is queries of I should match the pattern. If you can insert lowercase English letters into the pattern. So let's see the examples also. That will make us clear understanding of this one. So here, these are the queries foo bar test, football, frame buffer, force feedback, and FB is the pattern. So now we can see true, false are the outputs. So let's see for the first one, foo bar. Why this is true? So in foo bar can be generated like this, F O O B A R, where F and B are our pattern. F and B are our pattern. So that's why. Okay. So now if you think about this question, guys, now if you think about this one, okay, whatever the pattern is given, this should be subsequence of this one. This should be subsequence of this one, kind of subsequence. Now here, if you take this force feedback, F is there, right? And after that, it should have B, but we have F again. So this is not a proper pattern matching. Here we don't match a pattern. And frame buffer, first character is F and next one is B. So the point is, in your query string, we should only have two, whatever FP was there, only two characters should be capital F and B. And first one should be F and next one should be B. Next one should be B. And I don't want any other capital letters, any other capital letters also. Okay. So here, you take this foo bar test. First one is F, good. We can, first one is also F. And next we also have B. B is also good. But next we have T, which is not given in our pattern. So that's why they are giving it as false. So the point is, whatever the characters are there, only those should be present. Only those should be present. Okay. So that's what the question is, guys. So now for every query, we need to do this. For every array with like string, we need to do this. So we will get a string. So how we will do this? Let's see this, guys. So let's take an example. Same example, whatever they have given. Foo bar test. And the pattern is FB. How you will do? How you will ensure that they are properly matched? So the same, we can use two pointers technique here also. So pointer one here, pointer two here. Now, are they matching? Yes, they are capital. Obviously, they are capital. That's why they are matching. That's good. Let's go next step and next step here. Now, are they matching? No. But is it a capital letter? Obviously not. So I'm not caring about small letters here because in the question itself they have given camel case matching. Camel case matching, which means the question name also says that we should only match capital letters. Okay. So O, I'm not caring. O again, I don't care here also. Now I got B. Are they matching? Yes, they are matching. So I reached my end of the list. Pointer to reaches end. Pointer to reaches end. Does this mean that we got a true? Does this mean answer is true? Yes or no, guys? No. Why no? Because it might have, we still have remaining string and this might have capital letters. Okay. It might have. It's not like every time we will have capital letters, guys. It might have a capital letters. So what should we do? Simply go A, R small, and T. Now you can see this is a capital letter. This is a capital letter. So answer will be false. Answer will be false. So in simple terms, the question is very simple, guys. Whatever the capital letters are there, the same order of capital letters only should be there. Only same capital letters with same order. Okay, same letters and same order of letters. This should be there. That's all. This is what we need to do, guys. And this we need to do for each and every string from the queries array. Okay, string array is there, queries array. For that, we need to do it for each and every string, guys. Now, let's take one more example. F, B, O, bar. Now, as usual, let's take two pointers where this is the first pointer, pointer two, or like name of yourself. F and F, are they matching? Yes, obviously they're matching. So go to the next character, it is B. Here it is O, O. And it is a small character. So no need to worry about small. Go to the next one. Whenever there is a match, move both. See, if you observe here, F and F are matched, we move to O and B. But here, O and B are not. First thing is O and B don't match. And O and B don't match. And O is a small letter. So go to next one. O and B don't match and go to the next letter. Now we got B. Now we got B. B and B are matching. So I reached end of list. I reached end of list. End of list. But should I stop my comparison? Yes, no, no, because there might be a possibility. It's not like every time we have, there might be a possibility we might get a capital letter in the remaining string. So we'll go to the next character. It is smaller one. We'll go to the next character. This is also smaller one. Now we reach at the end of the list. Now I will return true. Should I directly return true? No, we can't directly return true. There is a possibility that we might have an extra C here. In that case, we don't reach the end of the list. So if my pointer to reaches end of list, okay, then only return true. Or else don't return true. Why we should not return true? Because there might be a possibility this character is not even there. How can I reach the end of the list? We don't reach the end of the list. So after comparing both the strings, check if we have reached end of list. Okay. If yes, then return true. If not, return false. I hope this is clear, guys. Now let's convert this into code. Okay. As usual, we need to have a list of Boolean values. We need to store the answer equal to new array list. Okay, now we need to iterate on string query on queries. For each loop we are writing, guys. Every time for this query, we need to do a pattern match. We need to do a pattern match. So let's take, let's write a function for matching the patterns. Public Boolean match camel case. It gets two strings or string query comma string pattern. We get two strings here, guys. We get two strings here. Okay. Two strings are query and pattern. So int p1 equals to 0, p2 equals to 0. Okay. While we reached end of the list, p1 less than query dot length. P1 less than query dot length. Okay. First thing we need to do, get characters. Char uh, query character equals to query dot caret p1. Okay. Now when I can get pattern character, I cannot directly get it because there might be a possibility I have reached the end. If you observe, okay, let me give you your example. If you observe here, FP, pointer 1 is here, sorry, pointer 2 is there, pointer 1 is here. Now F and B are matching, I will go to the next one. O, I will skip, again O, I will skip, again I reach D. Now I will go to the, they are matching, so I will go to end of the list. Now, do I have any characters here? No, I reached end of the list. When I reach end of the list, should I stop processing? No, I should not stop processing when I reach the end of it. I need to check continuously further. So we need to iterate on this string continuously. But here we don't iterate. We don't have a value after certain point. So that's why before you get your value, before you get your value from pattern, ensure that P2 is less than pattern dot length. Pattern dot length. So what we will do is, let's cut this one. Int p int q length equals to this one. Int pattern length equals to this one. Okay. P2 less than pattern length. Okay. Get the character. Char p character equals to pattern dot char at p2. After getting the character, what should you do? You should match them. PC equal to QC. If they are matching, move P2 plus plus. If they are matching, move P2 plus plus. If they are not matching, what you will do, guys? What you will do? What you will do? There is nothing that we can do, right? They don't know. We simply move. If they are matching, we will move P2. If they are matching or not matching, what we need to do? We should move our P1. And let's assume that this is not true. Okay. P2 reached the end of the list. Assuming that P2 reached the end of the list. Now, should I stop processing? No, we should not stop processing, right? But what should we do? We should go on, but we should check whether QC, whether QC is greater than A, whether it current character is an alphabet, capital letter. I'm just checking whether it is an capital alphabet case. Then simple thing, return false, right? And there is a possibility here also. After getting the pattern, they might not match. They might not match, right? But it can be a capital letter there too, right? So same thing, paste it here too. Okay. Here we can reduce this particular else if condition by removing this condition, guys. By instead of getting it and storing it, we can directly write this here. And that way it will reduce the else if repetition. How? Let me show you. Let's not do here. Let's, instead of getting this and doing it separately, if P2 is less than, then obviously I can get the character. After getting the character, what should I do? I should match it with current QC character. If they are matching, P2 plus plus. That's all. Simple thing. Else if the QC is uppercase letter, then directly return false. Don't even wait. And at the end, return. We should return when, what should I return? True. Should I write it directly return true? No. If P2 equal to PL pattern length, then return true. Else return false. Else return false. This is what we do here, guys. This is what we do. P1 less than P2. Sorry. P1 less than PL. QL. QL. P2 less than PL. QC is equal to current dot getting the current character. Pattern dot Q current P2 is equal to QC. Then move P2. Else if it is uppercase character, return false. And irrespective of what happens, move P1. And at the end, if P2 reaches the end, good. If not, return false. And whatever that the matching case was there, let's call this method. So answer dot add of, we need to add whatever match camel case method returns us. So first thing is query will be query pattern and then return answer. Let's run this. That's all, guys. This is how we solve this particular question. I hope you understood the logic behind this one and I hope you have enjoyed the video. Let's meet in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.